Against the Heresies, Papal Encyclicals Condemning Modern Errors Infecting the Church and Society, by Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre. Preface. After the founding of the Priestly Society of Saint Pius X, Archbishop Lefebvre drew up a special course for the first-year seminarians, Acts of the Magisterium. This course covers the major papal encyclicals and other documents which deal with the Christian social order and the reign of our Lord Jesus Christ over society. The purpose of the course was to prepare the young candidates to the priesthood for their work in the present situation of the Church and post-Christian society, in which they would be called upon to exercise their apostolate and sanctification. From 1979 to 1982, it was Archbishop Lefebvre himself who taught these courses at the Seminary of Écon, showing thereby the capital importance he attached to our combat against modern errors, especially liberalism, modernism, communism, and their promoters, particularly the Freemasons. He also showed thereby his filial and undying attachment to the teachings of the popes, to the Church's magisterium, and to eternal Rome. His life's great sorrow was to see the Church, with Vatican II, which he referred to many times as the Third World War, infested with all these errors, and its key posts occupied by enemies. He saw the conciliar and post-conciliar popes turn their backs on the teachings and warnings of their predecessors. It was also with great sorrow that he saw the priesthood in ruins, the religious life fall to pieces, and Catholic states laicized in the name of the Council's teaching on religious liberty. However, he did not give up on the situation. On the contrary, his course on the Acts of the Magisterium was a striking elaboration of his declaration of November 21st, 1974, which begins thus: "We cleave with all our hearts and with all our soul to Catholic Rome, the guardian of the Catholic faith and of the traditions necessary for the maintenance of that faith, and to eternal Rome, mistress of wisdom and truth. On the other hand, we refuse and have always refused to follow the Rome of the Neo-Protestant trend clearly manifested throughout Vatican II and later in all the reforms born of it." The present work is based upon the course given in 1980 to 1981 and carefully transcribed by Mr. and Mrs. André Cagnon, while it draws from the course of 1979 to 1980 for the commentary on Quanta Cura and the syllabus. Bishop Tissier de Malaret edited and arranged the text slightly, adding a few clarifications and retaining the spoken style of the course for the sake of order and clarity. We can only thank and congratulate them all on their work, which places such a useful and precious book in the hands of Catholics in these closing years of the 20th century. The reader will find herein the teaching of the living God himself, pronounced by the mouths of the popes regarding the modern errors, their promoters and their adherents. Herein he will find light and courage. From this reading he will derive an abiding love for the Holy Roman Catholic Church, mistress of truth. May this work, by the intercession of the most blessed Virgin Mary, mediatrix of all graces, bear abundant fruit for the mystical body of her divine Son. Menzingen, Wednesday in Holy Week, 30th of March, 1994. Franz Schmidberger, Superior General of the Priestly Society of Saint Pius X.